Talking with Iona forward Berick JeanLouis. Berick, tell us how much sleep did you get last night coming back from Atlantic City? You won that game about 10 o'clock last night.
I think I got enough sleep. Got back, celebrated with the guys a little bit for probably like an hour. Went, got pizza, and went to sleep. So I think I got good enough amount of sleep.
We talked about it a little bit after the game, but maybe reflect. It was 46 all. And they made a three, and you made a block right after that, and then it got Dennis going, and he came back so strong in the last 10 minutes of the game. Tell us about what was like after 46 all.
I felt like the energy was low. We were kind of getting the pressure was coming to us a little bit, so I felt like I had to pick up my defense to pick up the other guys as well. And as soon as I got the block, I feel like it picked them up, so it got everybody aggressive and wanted to play harder.
Okay, now you've got a little bit of NCAA experience for your first year here. What did you learn from that from the game against Alabama?
What I learned from the game against Alabama was to play harder defense. Don't stop playing. The game against Alabama, I got in foul trouble, I believe, the first half. It came out in the second half, and we kind of died down because we were tired, and we have enough because we had that year. I believe we had like 8 freshmen, and most of them weren't ready to play because we had to play 5 guys the whole game. So I feel like this year. Our freshmen got a lot of experience playing this year because he played them a lot because a lot of people have been injured and we had to figure out what to do. So I feel like we're ready. Our first 5 in the bench should be ready to play.
And Berrick, you've been known as the best defensive player in the conference, always playing the top guard on the opposition. Coach has sometimes been working with you on offense. What have you learned from Coach Pitino?
Just to believe in myself, trust the work. The work will come. Play hard always. He knows I'll play hard always, no matter what. But to just listen to what he says and go out and play hard.
Getting another chance to go to the NCAA tournaments after the COVID year, 2021, in Indianapolis. What is it like now? You're going to go to Albany, where there will be a lot of Iona fans at the game.
It's exciting because we have to play 2 hours away, right where I believe it's MVP Arena where Siena plays. Yeah. It should be exciting, man. We'll have a lot of fans. We'll be amped up to play, and it should be exciting.
Berrick, you've had a tendency of making big-time plays this year to rally your team. Yesterday, obviously, played at Manhattan this year, close game, you had to dunk over Roberts. What could you say about your ability to make those plays, and really what's your mindset in terms of rallying your team when it gets tough, including yesterday when Maris came back and tied the game?
Just to pick up the intensity. If I feel like we're going down a little bit, to calm everybody down, say everything's going to be okay, and just play harder, just play as hard as I can to make everybody on the court better.
Talk about your leadership at third year here. How have you been able to provide leadership? How have you seen your teammates grow during the course of playing with them?
Everybody's grown. Nelly has grown as his freshman year. Osborne has grown. Osborne has been injured a lot. So this was the first year we actually got to see Osborne play, and he's grown tremendously. He's playing harder. He's more confident. And who else was here? Parker's the captain. Parker's been with me since I got here too as well, and he's grown as a player as well. So I feel like Coach P has a way of getting to everybody, making everybody step up their game and making everybody get better. So every morning that we wake up in the morning and we work out, he's pushing everybody the same way. From me to James to Walter, Dennis, everybody, even it don't matter who it is. So I feel like everybody improves no matter what.
Berrick, why should the UConn Huskies be concerned about what the Iona Gales are going to bring, whether it's Thursday or Friday, to the table?
Because I feel like we're dangerous in every position. We're big. We have size. We match up well with anybody. We're fast. We don't get tired that much. We'll get tired a little bit, but we'll get tired that much. So I feel like we play super hard, and we have the best coach in college basketball.
How much can you lean on those experiences earlier in the year, playing against some good opponents, whether it was New Mexico or Santa Clara, going into this game against a team that probably you haven't seen all this year? But how much do those experiences help against some bigger schools?
It definitely helps a lot because those games like New Mexico, we weren't ready to play in the beginning, and we came back at the end, cut it down to 3, but then lost. But it just teaches a lot of lessons about what not to do. So as we play those games, we learn what not to do and fix everything that we need to do to get to the tournament.
What does it mean to have Coach P leading the way? A guy that's been to a Final Four. It's been almost 40 years since he went to his first Final Four.
It's super comforting because he knows what he's talking about. He knows what to do. He's been in situations like this so many times in his life. He's been coaching it for 40 years. And he's going to get us ready. He's going to prepare us the best. We have the best preparers in college. We have the best preparer in college basketball for any game.
What about being able to experience this with the girls going into the same year with the women's team?
It's fantastic to see them succeed and excel their program and work hard and see all the work that they put in the morning right after us. It's exciting. It just shows you that we're a great basketball school.
What about this matchup? You feel strong about this UConn matchup?
I feel very strong about this matchup. I think it's a great matchup for us and UConn.
You know, last year as a 15th seed, a team from your conference went to the Elite Eight, as you well know it.
Yeah.
And it's not just about maybe getting there and winning one game. Do you feel like this team can make a serious run in the tournament?
I feel like we can make a very serious run in this tournament, and our mind is set on that, and we're ready to work and play everybody hard.
And then what about playing in Albany, close to home? There's going to be busloads of fans there to support you.
Oh yeah, it's exciting. We're gonna have our fans behind us. Everybody's gonna be rowdied up, and we're ready to play for them and the school and New Rochelle.
What could you say about the atmosphere here in terms of home games and the support that you've gotten? You feel like it's grown stronger over your years here?
Yeah, it's been, to be honest, it's been strong ever since after COVID. The COVID year we had no fans. Last year I feel like we sold out majority of our games as well, and this year's just continued. We have a strong home fan base, and they're gonna travel to Albany. They're coming.
And Berrick, just a final thought on coming to Iona 3 years, staying for this past year. What has it meant to you? And and tell us about your academic side too.
It's been grateful. I came here. We was on Zoom calls my first year at Zoom all year. Didn't get to really experience the campus life or Iona at all. Then the next year I actually got to experience it, and I loved it. I enjoyed it. Classes, my teachers, everybody's helpful. They know our schedule, so the teachers are very kind to that, to help us when we miss assignments or classes or anything like that. So it's been great. I was a great college.
Thanks, Berrick.
Thank you. Good luck.
Good luck, man.